And we are back. Our good
Hi,
boy.
Kevin.
Our good
He's
boy
my
is still
favorite
here.
boy.
Yeah. Also, Slappintogen is here.
Hi.
Who?
Is that how you pronounce it?
It's been a long time. I don't remember how it is.
I've always just pronounced it Bohamtious.
Yeah, that's the official pronunciation.
Okay.
Oh.
But
I don't think that's how eyes work.
It's fucked up.
They just sort of fall out, and you lose them in a giant, like, weird.
so yeah, welcome to the research hall.
This place is a place.
That's not eyes.
I've been through here recently. It was really, really cool, and it's got really good atmosphere. But holy shit, this place is hard.
Yeah, it's
Good to be prepared. Emotionally. For what's gonna happen in this video.
I would honestly compare it to the Forbidden Woods, except this area doesn't suck.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy to get lost in this area, but like, this area is cool and not filled with snakes.
Oh no, floor 1 does not open from this side. Oh my god. These are not good. These are not good hallmarks of a good video game level. Are these dudes just chilling out? Like, are they just like, hey, what's up?
Nope.
Well,
Oh no, there they go.
yeah, I was gonna say there's your answer, but
They're just hitting you with their hands, though.
You thought they were temple guards, but it turns out they're just, zit heads.
Yeah, they hit you with their hands with megaton force. These guys don't look it, but they've been fucking bench pressing like other guys.
They look like brain scientists.
I wouldn't say they're scientists.
Yeah, they're not
Or,
really...
like surgeons.
They kind of lost all their eyes, apparently, which doesn't make sense, because they can still clearly target you.
About that. They actually react pretty heavily to sound.
Except most of the time when they don't. They just react to sight like other enemies, like that.
Yeah, or they just fucking throw milk at you.
That's not the Wilhelm scream, but it's really close.
Yeah, also that guy hit you like 3 times and took off 95% of your health, so...
Yeah.
Oh shit, that guy was, like, headbanging you.
And if 2 of those guys offset their attacks in such, like, at just the right time, they'll just stun lock you to death and kill you.
Oh, Kevin was showing off the Moonlight Greatsword.
The Master Sword, yeah.
Yeah, the Master Sword beam.
And my favorite weapon from King's Field.
You kidding? My favorite weapon from Armored Core.
It's also a pretty good Armored Core weapon, let's be real.
It actually is really good in Armored Core.
So are these guys patients or something? I don't know. I can't tell if they're like researchers or if they're patients.
They're,
Also, where are we? Why are we here?
I think that's the best question to ask.
well, we put some eye in a corpse's skull, and it made an elevator, and it sent us up this way.
Oh yeah, so this is like... So we're inside the Nightmare of the Hunters.
Oh, we're still in the Hunter's Nightmare?
Right.
Yeah.
And we are in the Nightmare of the Hunters Blood Church.
Getting destroyed by Nightmare Milkmen.
Okay, so you probably haven't seen it yet, but we have this thing where our guests come up with the name for a monster. And I think Nightmare Milkmen has gotta be it.
Man, I forgot we established that.
You hoped to forget.
Oh man, I didn't know I would be included in such a prestigious tradition. I'm glad I nailed it on the first go.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, considering it took Phoenix like 3 episodes, I think.
Fucking get on my level, Phoenix. Where do you
So rude.
bird my ass?
This is not in the spirit of Bloodborne.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think laughing at people being bad at the game is pretty in spirit.
I've been watching this LP. I know how this goes.
Oh, I'm so glad that we can interact with our 3 viewers during
Yeah.
this amazing DLC segment.
But yeah,
Yeah, you're going full Legend of Zelda.
this was the first room of the game.
Oh yeah!
I am down 11 blood vials.
Yeah, research hall's real good.
This is where. Okay, so in the real world, this is where you woke up.
Like when they were designing this, they were like, "What do we do for the research hall?" And then like Miyazaki just wrote the words "game design" on a wall and just.
Yes, it all makes sense.
Breaking out the wheel.
I didn't know Kevin was a wheelman.
Yeah.
He loves him some Beyblade.
Well, of course he did.
Just broke that shit.
Fucking Beyblade is the sport of good boys.
Kevin is a real 90s kid, you know? He knows about the Beyblades. True 90s kids remember.
Kevin got them before they recalled the blood-powered ones,
Oh.
and he collected them and saved them for a special day like this.
The blood-tinged Beyblade?
Oh my god.
Now you don't remember?
Blood Tinged Beyblade is, like, now gonna be my username on something. I don't know
Right.
what, but I'll make an account
Also-
just to use it.
We're not going there.
Good. You jerk. Like, blood-tinged
I don't even
Beyblade,
care anymore.
that sounds like something only 90s kids remember because it is too terrible and we must all forget.
That's what this game is really all about. That was the incident that sparked this whole thing.
The 90s? Yeah.
Yeah, the 90s that we're all trying to forget. It's a metaphor.
Mod for Bloodborne that replaces the blood vial with like a solo jazz cup. Full of blood.
But yeah, this room.
Yeah, this room filled with some happy people.
So they've got, like, bags on their heads.
I
Not
don't
quite.
think those are bags.
Their heads, like, exploded in this. But the way it's animated, it looks like it's like, instead of my head, I have a bag full of skulls for a head.
Kevin heard "free me from this place" and is like, "Well, I better open the door.
Such
Now
a
you
good
can
boy.
walk out. You're free."
So polite.
I promise.
Such a good boy.
It frightens me.
Well, that's why he brought a torch.
Rises from its depths.
Okay, so there are people with bags on their heads, but these people seem to have expanded.
Take my hand. Please. Help me. Don't let me drown.
Maria.
Well, enough of that. Let's roll through these medical implements.
Yeah, who
So
needs
this
them?
is clearly blood healing land, right? Or the nightmare of a blood healing land.
Like if I remember right, this is like a nightmare related to the healing church.
Right, which is, like, this is where Bleak Soul was born as a vampire. Right?
No.
Well, this is the nightmare version of the place where Bleak Souls was born as a vampire.
That is absolutely 100%.
All of these IVs are like the bottles of blood are just tip top all the way to the top full, just completely full of delicious blood in every
Yeah.
single IV.
Yeah.
Sitting here abandoned.
Well, remember the whole thing how they said that like Yarnum makes more blood than alcohol? They gotta put it somewhere.
And all of this blood comes from the old ones.
Yeah, all the ancient wisdom of the old ones, but no ancient wisdom that led them to discover refrigeration.
At least a good chunk of it came from old ones. Also,
I don't think.
Oh, yeah, the
shit.
most important medical research implement, a Gatling gun.
Yeah.
We will now study the effect of bullets on you.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Slow poisoning! All of the pop-ups in Souls games, like slow poisoning and fast poisoning, are so, like, fuck you, because they're so, like, matter-of-fact. It's just
By
like,
the
what
way-
now?
You're going to die.
Slow poisoning.
Just thought
Like
you
a
should
jerk
know.
DM.
I liked them back in Demon Souls where it had like exclamation points on both sides, and it was just like, you caught the plague!
Congratulations! You won!
Is this the only enemy in this whole level?
Not quite. There are definitely, there's a lot
When you
of variations of them, too.
When you said it was like the forest, that's the first thing I thought of is, oh god, there's like one or maybe two types of enemies in this whole
There's
thing.
just
and
snakes.
it's labyrinthine.
There's just snakes.
Yeah, but these aren't nearly as interesting as Snorbs, unless
Yeah.
those bags, unless their bag heads explode and snakes come out.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, I would have to say that we would have to rename them to Party Poppers.
Well, there's variations. There should be both Nightmare Milkmen and Party Poppers. They can exist peacefully together.
I will say, this area isn't as labyrinthian, in my opinion, as the Forbidden Woods, but,
Oh, the hamburgers are back. I see some hamburgers.
Goodbye, Gatling Grandpa.
yeah, he's gone.
Wow.
There is,
I said goodbye.
there is one reason I do get lost in this area, and it's because of my own incompetence, but...
Wow, harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you press the
What?
floor switches that made all the bookshelves explode.
Oh, I thought those were just guys throwing milk at you, but I thought that it was like,
Important for medical research.
did water burst out of that wall?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It is. Are we gonna? Is this the water temple? Like I was.
The stone cold eyes of a good boy. Instead of having a flamethrower, that guy has the Rosmarinius, which is like the flamethrower, but instead it sprays cooling mist at you. That
Oh,
murders you.
refreshing. Oh.
Ah.
And it sucks because a lot of areas in this game are really foggy, so you can't fucking see when they're using it at you.
Kind of interesting to know. It's kind of hard to see on the low resolution video, but they have plague doctor masks.
Couldn't notice that on my fucking high ass resolution TV. I do now, I guess.
So we only know that Eileen had a plague doctor mask. Right? Nobody else does.
Nobody at all.
But so yeah, you remember how I said I get lost because of my own incompetence?
Oh no.
There was another elevator in that room
Oh.
that I
This is
could
gonna
have
lead
taken,
to some hijinks.
and I didn't take it.
Yeah, see, that happened to me on my most recent playthrough, and
Lady Mary.
yeah, it sucked because I had to basically do this entire level over
I don't
again.
hear anything.
So I got right to the end, and I didn't realize I realized I hadn't done a very specific thing,
Right, yeah.
and it led to me falling to my death.
But yeah, not all the large heads are aggro on you.
Some of them don't have ears.
Some of them don't have clothes.
Naked milkman.
Wow. Lewd.
Rated M for mature.
Yep. This was the line.
Oh, for a second I thought the video was over. And we were gonna end on that.
I was like, that doesn't
I was
make
gonna
any
be like, holy
sense.
shit, that was.
That was a shit video.
At some point, did you know? Oh wait, I forgot a fucking elevator. I better start the video back up.
No. No, we don't even go to the elevator in this episode, I don't
Dup,
think.
why?
Yep, no, it's right over there. It's right over there. Hi, bye. Bye, elevator.
Okay, we'll just go down.
So were those bodies? There were bodies on those tables, and they just had like a bunch of scissors stuck in them. Just
Yeah, that's science.
you know.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm
That's how
just like
biology
clarifying to make sure that I understand
Now, I
the
can't
science
remember.
that's happening.
When you approach that table, don't you get some insight for it?
I don't remember. You might, but I didn't really see it.
And also, that one just like sort of spat leeches at you, so I guess party poppers are real.
Oh no. Gross.
Decorative old hunter garb. It's like regular old hunter garb, but not for actual hunting.
Well, it's Kevin's new outfit.
Oh
Oh,
god, he really is
Kevin.
fucking Blink. You are cosplaying. Kevin,
Kevin.
I thought we
Kevin.
raised you better. This is not a convention.
Isn't it?
Well,
Welcome to the Nightmare Convention.
at least it's Halloween.
Zombicon joke here.
God, who knows when this video is gonna come out? It might already be past Halloween.
Plop.
Oh, that one guy made it out fine. He's a sunflower.
Splash.
Oh, my love, my pretty little flower.
Also there, Compy Freak.
Thank you.
It's just daytime.
Finally.
What the hell?
Finally, you accomplished what you needed to do.
I do like the buttresses. It's very unusual architecture. And that was your fault for stepping on those.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like bottles and crap lying around that you can step on to just basically instantly get their attention.
Burgers. You just missed that item. Yeah, go back.
Just
Go. No, okay.
so many bottles of blood just everywhere. Like, they don't even care.
So many blood vials.
Yeah, and yet you only have 20 blood vials.
Yarnum produces more blood than oxygen.
Do you think they didn't export it because they hated foreigners? So they were just producing nothing but blood.
Alright, back
and
up this
that was
elevator!
it.
That's not the right.
Some factories just got like a shitload of blood, and they're like, well, we got a surplus, but we can't lay anyone off, so...
So I fucked up.
Are you at least going to go out the secret way? No?
Better send it back down, you know, just in case we need to get it back down there for something.
Yeah, like for an elevator. I don't like what Kevin's doing these days.
This guy is very upset.
He is so mad.
I like how they've taken all of the like the transfusion sticks and they're just swinging it around.
Yeah. The IV things.
The leeches from earlier were the odd number brightest, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's just,
That's Kevin magic.
Kevin's new party trick. Bunch of snakes!
So, blood healing presumably went on for a long time. And yet it doesn't seem like anyone who participated in blood healing survived. So, I'm
Yeah,
just throwing
funny
that
that.
out there.
It clearly took a while for
We're not going
it
this
to
way.
Come on!
What?
If you're not
It's
going
so
to go
cool up
down
there.
the elevator... I like that person getting shot in the background. If you're not going to go down the elevator you're supposed to, at least go one of these other directions.
I think we only need to install railings on one side of these stairs. I don't know. We really need to.
We'll just tell all patients to lean.
We would get railing on both, but we spent all of our money on making more blood.
Those
Get
hamburgers.
jars! Get jars!
don't-
We need more jars!
They don't really look like hamburgers. They must have something different about them. I guess they're not as drippy. Like before, the ones we saw before were like really drippy, which made them look like more like hamburgers. Those are
I
like
fucked up again.
Really?
very identifiable as containers. What is happening? What is going on?
Okay. There.
Okay.
some architects like, we need to install a hallway here that you can only get into this elevator while it's in motion.
That looks like a hunter.
That's because it is.
Oh. They got one of the, That's a threaded cane?
Yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say.
It doesn't look like it feels really good to shoot leeches out of your hand. It looks actually pretty painful.
It's fine. I'm sure.
So I like how you visceral attack this guy for like 400 damage and did nothing.
Yeah.
And that's really kind of a problem with the DLC, is everything has so much health.
Well, that's a problem with NPC hunters in general.
Well, yeah, but like in this particular area, it's just an exacerbated problem. This Gatling grandpa is just too fucking pumped for this.
He's like, yeah, fight! Woohoo!
Kevin's like, alright, time to break out the wheel.
Let's rip it!
The wheel can save us.
You're getting ripped.
I don't know, it doesn't really look like it's saving us.
I would say
Worried.
try using your gun, but...
I suck at parrying NPC hunters, though.
Clearly. Are you going to die?
No, don't die. He's so
Come on,
close.
Kevin.
Kevin, be a good boy.
Just shoot! You have a gun!
Kevin's like, no, I gotta let her rip!
Sedative, that's what I need. There's no... That's just ahead.
Yeah.
Just sort of chilling out.
I'm wondering if that's kind of a verbal stimming.
I guess so, or...
So you ready for something stupid?
Oh, always.
Is it...
Rip.
No.
Kevin.
That's good. That's a good gif right there. That's what that is.
Yeah. Yep.
Masterful.
How to play Bloodborne.
We wanted you to go after the elevator, but not like that. Come on.
And then you got covered in milk.
Yeah, why is milk busting out of the walls anyway?
Because the Healing Church are jerks.
Poltergeists.
So these guys have no heads.
Oh. That must make it easy to avoid them.
Better or worse?
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, see, they can't even hear you. Kevin!
That's so not good boy-like.
I know, he's really letting Bleak Soul's influence get to him.
You know, he learned about his family's dark history.
Ever since Bleak Soul gave his soul over to Cthulhu Satan, Kevin's really gone
Yeah.
downhill.
Yeah, this looks successful.
Yeah, this is fine.
Are those moving?
They're those bag heads. Oh, you got an enlarged head. Now you too.
Oh, see, look, they inflated. Oh! Get
So
them-
you
These
remember...
are party poppers.
Yeah, you remember that whole party popper thing?
Oh, I knew they were full of snakes.
Oh, they're full of something.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Sounds like Twitter.